we are going to have a very interesting, informative session. Let me start off by discussing high blood pressure. Some cases of high blood pressure are very easy to treat. Other cases are very, very difficult to treat. I'm telling you this right now. Mistakes that were made in the past will follow you the rest of your life. So this is why we in symptometry, we are preventing these diseases from ever occurring in children, in young adults, so that adulthood will be disease-free. And we will not say symptom-free because we need symptoms. Because a symptom is a code of the human body. The symptom tells you that this is what is wrong. And now, as a symptometrist, you have to interpret that code in order to know what coughing means, what hiccup means. A baby is hiccuping. And you say, all right, if a baby is hiccuping, it needs water. If the person give the baby water, it's more than water. So a hiccup is a code that must be properly deciphered. These are blockages that are jamming the nexus. The nexus is a network of nerves. It's the network of nerves because the best analogy is the train that runs on rails. They have a signal system. And if the signal system is jammed, you are going to have a crash or you are going to have derailment. So, coughing, breathing difficulties are codes that should never be taken lightly. As far as high blood pressure is concerned, it's also a code. It's a code for injury of the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve runs from the head all the way down to the hip and goes through the various organs. And if some organs are inflamed, your blood pressure could be high. If certain organs are damaged, your blood pressure could be high. If the mold called claviceps purpurea is causing havoc to your internal organs, your blood pressure could be high. The vagus nerve, if it is not injured, is very helpful because it prevents you from many ailments. But if the vagus nerve is injured, you are going to have a serious problem. It's going to be very sensitive to almost everything. If you have an inflammation, it's going to be sensitive, and your blood pressure is going to rise. If you eat foods that have salicylates, your blood pressure is going to be high. Salicylates are found in grapes. They are found in tomato paste. A lot of salicylates are in tomato paste. This is why I don't recommend that people cook with tomato paste. They should cook with tomato sauce, not with tomato paste. And if you can slice fresh tomatoes and cook stew with them, like the way my wife does, that is the best way to eat tomato, because this helps you to completely destroy solanine. Solanine is a poison in tomato. This is why you never eat fresh tomato. You never eat fresh tomato. The poison is called solanine. I told you about the booby traps. This is Mother Nature. You see how the tomato looks red, bright, and attractive and magnetic? Yeah, you go and eat it raw. The second item that has solanine, a poison, is potato. Now, you have to know what kind of potato you have to eat. Russet potato has the highest amount of solanine. So this is why I don't recommend that people eat russet potato. If you want to eat potato, I would recommend that you eat a smaller one, the white potato. It has the smallest amount of polysaccharides, sugar. So if you are diabetic, or if you want to prevent diabetes, you have to know how to select your foods scientifically. You eat small white potato. We don't eat russet potato. So if you are making this mistake, please stop now and reverse course. Other foods that have a lot of salicylates are almonds. People who eat almond nuts, depending on the school you attended and the professor who pronounced the word. So, if you eat almonds, you are going to introduce a lot of salicylates in your body. And the worst thing about this nut, almond, is it has prussic acid. Prussic acid is another name for hydrocyanic acid. Hydrocyanic acid is water and cyanide that have combined. That's why it's called hydrocyanic acid. It makes the body heavy. It makes the body very heavy. I've had people who, some of them are truck drivers, they have to get up as early as 4 o'clock to go to work. And they tell me they cannot get up. Sometimes their wife will have to help them to be on their feet. So I asked them, what kind of nuts do you eat? I eat cashews, I eat pistachios, I eat almonds. Can you stop eating almond? No, but I'm eating it because of my prostate. It's got a lot of zinc. And I say zinc is good for the prostate. I say, oh yeah? Who told you that? It is true, zinc is good for the prostate. But you also have to know the nutrients that block zinc from getting into the cells. You also have to know the nutrients that deplete zinc. If you want to have a lot of zinc into your system, what you do is you don't eat foods that have a lot of fiber. I see people, when they are constipated, they take some fiber supplements. You take fiber supplements, you treat one ailment, you cause 5 others. If you are constipated, you don't need fiber. Or it makes a fecal matter bulky and heavy so that it can push it down. What is that? So, as far as high blood pressure is concerned, it is various mistakes that people have been making that contribute to stubborn hypertension. There's a difference between hypertension and high blood pressure. Don't confuse the two, and never do so. Hypertension occurs when there is resistance in the arteries. When your arteries are clogged, when your arteries have lost their elasticity, that is hypertension. And when your arteries are clogged, It makes your heart to work extra hard, to use extra force to pump blood. And after a number of years, one of your ventricles is going to be enlarged. If your second ventricle is enlarged, your right atrium and the left atrium are enlarged, then your heart will be very, very